All rise for the Honorable Judge Jackson Boone Crawford, Jr. The court has convened here this fine day of September 2nd, 1946, to hear the case of the United States versus Jack Meridew. The charges are as follows. 1 count of accessory to murder. We have present here today a prosecutor from the Department of Justice and a defense lawyer.
Objection! Why is my client, a British citizen, being tried in U.S. courts by a Texan judge?
Shut your mouth, boy, before I shut it for you.
Yes, sir.
Also, take off that hat before I take it off for you. Nobody wears a hat in here except the Honorable Jackson Boone Crawford, Jr. Mr. Prosecutor, please give us a rundown of your case. On or about April 20th, 1944, an aircraft transporting 26 boys aged from 6 to 12 encountered navigational and flight control difficulties, going down about 1,000 feet from a small island in the South Central Pacific. 23 children were rescued from the island 5 months later. This trial concerns the fate of one of those remaining 3, a boy known as Piggy. Interviews with numerous other boys have found that Jack was the ringleader of a small breakaway faction of hunters who pursued acts of intimidation and violence on the boys not in their group. Piggy died when he was struck by a boulder set into motion by a member of Jack's faction. While Mr. Meridew did not roll the boulder, he precipitated this heinous act by creating a culture that encouraged violence and hatred. Defense?
I'll keep it simple. My client didn't do it. As many other boys have stated in their interviews, Jack was around the same elevation as Piggy when the rock fell from above.
That is all.
Yeah, that's... To start, the defense would like to call Roger to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right.
Roger, will you ever order directly by Jack to kill Piggy? So you acted entirely on your own initiative when you killed Piggy. Thank you.
Roger, has Jack ever told you that he wanted to kill or hurt Piggy?
The defense would like to invoke the expert testimony of a psychiatrist.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, yes. Based on the information presented to me concerning the state of the boys on the island, I have determined with moderate confidence that Jack suffered from a condition that one might describe in layman's terms as temporary insanity. I believe that the defense will later make the case that Jack is completely innocent. However, even in the case that he was involved, he should be not found guilty by reason of insanity.
I don't know what this Mrs. Psychologist means by temporary insanity. Aren't we all products of our environment? If you're saying that Jack's inexcusable behavior was brought about by being on the island, then fine, yes, I agree. However, that doesn't mean that he shouldn't be held responsible for his actions. After all, not too many other little boys went around killing their friends.
Now the defense would like to call the defendant to the stand.
Sir. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Very good. We're finally done with this.
Jack, did you ever indicate to Roger that given the option, he should kill Piggy? No? Why would I do that? Roger dropped the rock at the wrong time. I mean, sure, Piggy was annoying and all, but I was winning the fight with Ralph, and there's no way you can connect me with... I wasn't involved in Piggy's death. It sucks to his Asmar.
Is it true that you attacked Piggy on 2 occasions, and that you are the only one responsible for breaking his glasses?
Yes, that's true.
And is it also true that a day or so before Piggy's death, you and several others were involved in a hunt where you killed a pig?
Yes.
And following the subsequent feast, you could potentially have killed Simon?
You don't know that. That was the beast.
Oh, come on, do you really believe that? Was the person killed that night the beast or Simon?
Objection.
Overruled.
What do you want to hear?
I want the truth. I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
I'm done with this, witness. That boy right there, well, he's not right there because you can't see him, but he done it. Poor Piggy died because he brought on his death at the hands of his followers. Guilty, guilty, guilty!
My client didn't do anything. Evidently, the prosecution's never heard of sticks and stones can break my bones, but words can't do a thing. Piggy was killed by Roger Stone, not by Jack's words. There is no basis for the charges. The defense rests.
Prosecution rests. Jury, what's your verdict?
We find the defendant to be not guilty.
Ah, shucks.
Woohoo!